This is where we belong.
Bethesda really did knock it out of the park, unveiling 45 minutes of Starfield, and the fact the game comes out in 2 months, I'm hoping and praying to all of the gods that there's no delay. However, if there is, I'm sure they have a good reason, but Starfield has been in development for some time, and if this game is as good as it looks, it could be the best Bethesda RPG since Skyrim, and Skyrim is still really good to this day. And Starfield looks incredible. Now, yes, it does 100% look like they took a lot of inspiration from No Man's Sky, and with the spaceships being able to allocate power to different sections, it looks like they took some influence from Star Wars Squadrons as well, but that's not a bad thing. Taking elements from other games that really worked and fans enjoyed and implementing them into other games is how gaming moves forward. It's only when they completely rip stuff off. But Bethesda have a pretty good track record with their in-house RPGs, i.e. with Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout 3. Fallout 4 I still think is really, really good, and Fallout New Vegas, believe it or not, I have never played, but I hear great things about it. Elder Scrolls Online isn't really done by the team that's doing this, that's done more by ZeniMax, I believe. And yes, Fallout 76 did release in a bit of a wanky state, but apparently now is really solid. I just don't have the time and or patience to play Fallout 76 at this present moment in time. But Starfield looks incredible from everything. The gameplay, the customization, the combat looks great, the stealth, the different options that you can do, the fact that you can board enemy vessels, go in first person and shoot the hell out of them is exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm probably going to be rocking some kind of space pirate, but as I've got the accent, as you can clearly tell, as I'm from the West Country of the United Kingdom. But with Starfield, the main subject that everybody keeps complaining about, not everybody, some people, a very vocal minority, is the fact that on Xbox and Series X and S, it's going to be locked at 30 frames per second. That's not a bad thing. I have said this before on videos, and I will always keep saying it. Frame rates and resolution and graphics do not inherently make great games. If Bethesda believe that locking their game at 30 FPS and locking in to make the game look beautiful, and if it runs at a stable 30 FPS, then that's fine. A lot of games are released and are locked to 30 FPS, and it is fine. Yes, 60 frames per second is great and above. 140 frames per second is it's a luxury, it's great. But if you're getting a solid 30 with a game that looks absolutely beautiful, alright, there may be like a 10-minute adjustment period when you're playing it thinking, oh, this is moving a little slow, but then you will get used to it. Your eyes will adapt and you will get used to it. There are worse things in the world going on than worrying about the fact that this game's not going to be 60 FPS. And just because it's not 60 frames per second does not make it a fail. 100% no. Starfield looks incredible, and I've been playing games for 30 years, and Starfield, well, to use an old man term, Starfield knocked my socks off. I watched the entire presentation. I never watch entire game presentations at all. I skim through. I watch other YouTubers' videos where they condense it down. Alright, they spend the first 5 minutes talking about sponsors, but after that, you get some good info. But I watched the entire 45-minute presentation and I ate that up. I think the game is going to do really well. I cannot wait for it to release. I'm going to be getting it on PC anyway, but judging by what they're saying, I got a feeling that it's going to be chugging along on PC to get 60 frames at really high resolution. So it looks like I'm going to be tweaking things and maybe locking the game at 40 if I can. I don't mind. Or if I have to play the game at 30 FPS on PC but it looks amazing, I'm okay with that too. I'm not going to let it ruin my life. Hell no. this game has quickly moved to one of my most anticipated games to play until the end of the year. Granted, there's not that much coming out. I mean, I would play Final Fantasy 16, but of course that's PS5 only because Square Enix are morons. And then they complain and they're worried that sales projection figures for Final Fantasy 16 aren't looking great. And gee, I wonder why. Is it because you excluded Xbox and PC, ya tits? That's what's going to happen. I'm happy for PlayStation players. Play it, love it, enjoy it. I'm happy for you. I will wait until it comes to PC at a later date. However, Starfield is coming to PC at the same time as it's coming to Xbox. And yes, I think it is a shame Starfield is not coming to PS5. But there is the option of PC if you cannot bring yourself to buy an Xbox. I don't really care for console wars at the end of the day. I just want to play great games. But please let me know in the comments down below what you think of Starfield. I think it looks fantastic and I cannot wait to play it. Thank you for watching.
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever.